Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We're going to give game number 2 a try here today. We got the Montreal Canadiens visiting Washington. And you can see the starting lineups here for October 7th game. And let's get down to the ice and get this game started. And see about the face-off here. And Montreal is a 3-3, so it's even. Even Steven for the face-off. And an 8 on an even is visiting center gets it. So Montreal gets the puck. And we got this game started with the drop of the puck. And now see what happens here with Phillipp. And a 56 is going to be a 34, and right away we're going to have a penalty. Right away a penalty. That's the way to start a game. So right away the Caps are going to go on a power play. Okay. Play line for the Caps. Okay. Okay, now let's go with the power killing, the number 1 power killing for Montreal. And now we gotta do the face off. And the face off will be between Backstrom and PHILLIPP. So that's a 4 and a 1, so advantage to the Canadiens. And an 8 on an advantage, that's the disc left wing. So that will be Caps win the draw on the face-off. And let's see if the Caps can get a power play goal here. Get the power play chart out. It's going to be a 26 intercepted by the left wing. So it's going to be taken away by the left wing. Weber takes it. That'll kill 30 seconds. Weber has the puck, and that's going to be a 1, and that's That's going to be a shot on goal, a shorthanded shot on goal. And let's see what happens. 31's not in his range. A 54 is a 32. And that's going to be to the right wing. And I don't get that. So it's a shot. It's a shot on goal for Weber. Brian's got the puck as Ken Castro joins us here. Yeah, game number 2. Now Brian's got the puck and a 34 and a 31. And that's going to be a pass. Unless they're fit, I'm sure they're more than 4 or more than 8. So the center Backstrom's going to take it away. Now Backstrom's got the puck. 30 seconds to go in this penalty. And a 41 is going to be a either neutral zone and more rare play, and an 8 is neutral zone face off. So they kill the penalty, and now we'll change the lines up. Alrighty now. Montreal. Washington first. And we'll go with line 3 and 2. Line 3 and 2. And for Montreal, let's see what we'll go with here. We'll go with line 2 and 2. Line 2, pair 2. Alright, now we got the face off. Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, exactly. Not a problem. Yep. Alrighty, so now we got a face off, and the face off is a 3 and a 2, so advantage Washington by 1. And that'll be an 11. And advantage, that'll be right D gets it. Washington wins the face off. Let's see what happens now. Everybody's back to full strength, and that's going to be a shot on goal. Add this up just to make sure. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 8, 10. Matter of fact, it can't get any better, but it's not going to be in range. And it's going to be a 46. That's going to be a 42. That's going to be a rebound. Let's see who gets the rebound. And the rebound chart. That'll be a 7. Rating of 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. 13. Rebound is going to be, let's see here, that'd be player with the highest offensive eye rating gets the rebound. Offensive high. Offensive, how is it? Let's look here. It was a 2. The player with the highest offensive eye rating. 3, 2, 2, 4. Brooks gets it. So Brooks has got the puck. And a 35 is a 20. And a 20 is intercepted by the right D. So Canadiens get the puck back in a nothing game, and a 34 is a 31, and that's physical, and left D is going to take it. Defensive game right now. First, it would help if you had the right ones out here, huh? 34 is still a 31. Then switch them. Washington gets the puck back. And a 24 is a 27. That's going to be taken away by the right wing. Gallagher's got the puck. And a 31 is going to be a shot on goal. A 24 is just out of his range. Ain't that awful? And a 56, not going to be a great save though. 34, save, goal knocked off them. So we'll have a face off in the defensive zone. So a face off, and we'll switch lines since we got the face off. Washington, and we'll go with line 4 and 3. Line 4 and 3. And for Montreal, we will go with 3 and 3. Wait a second, this ain't the same line. 3. Oh, they don't have Hudson in the damn lineup. Ain't that nuts? Bullshit. They got Carr, and I don't even have Carr. Oh, a roster move here. Okay, let's see here. Where's Hudson? Are you telling me he's not on the team? Nope, he wasn't on the team, so we got to get Carr out of here. I thought I looked this up. Thought I looked it up and he was available. Guess not. So Carr's coming in instead of Hudson. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I say, I looked this up earlier, and I guess when I hit OK, it changed it. Alright, so now we got that straightened out. As Triple G comes in. Nice to see you. Okay, so we'll go with 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Alrighty, now the face-off is a 1 and a 4, so advantage 3 for the Canadiens. And a 4 on a 3 is advantage left D. So Montreal wins the face-off. And now Carl's got the puck. And that's going to be a 19. And let's see, that can be changed. So that's a 4, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. I think that's going to make it go up one. Yep, instead of being a 19, that's now an 18. That's going to be intercepted by the right wing. Smith takes it away. You're telling me the pairing ain't right there either. I'll be damned. They changed both of this. This is bullshit with them. Okay. All right. Neither of the lines was right. That's crazy. Crazy. And like I say, I looked this stuff up before I started. Looked it up. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to actually pretend to play the game instead of looking it up ahead of time, because once you hit the OK button to play the game, it much change the lineups. So that's a 53. 19 will still be an 18, taken away by the, what did I say, the right wing? Yep. Alright, Smith now has the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal of 3, 6, 7, 8. 11 and 14 is no change, and a 54 is out of his range, and a 14 is a 30. And that's going to be opposing center, so Stevens is going to get the puck. So now Stevens has got the puck. Yeah, 13's a 22. And that's going to be intercepted by the center. Thomas has got the puck. $31, $4. That was what? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. That was no change, right? Nope, that's an adds 1. So instead of being a 4, that's going to be a 3. That's going to be a shot on goal. 51's too high. And a 13 is a 5. Nice save. And that'll be the right wing. Smith gets it. Smith with the puck. And that'll be a 35, a 4. And no change, and so that's going to stay a 4. And that'll still be a shot on goal. 43 too high. And a 53 is a 16. 16 is a save, and the left wing gets it. Alrighty. And we'll do a dump here. Make a line change. 25. That'll be a center's going to get it. And let's see. Montreal's going to go with. We're going to go with line 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. One's coming out for them, and now they'll dump it. Washington will. Now 31 is a right wing. Shaw will get it. Do the line change. Okay, and now Washington will go with, also go with line 1 and 1. Okay, Shaw's got the puck. And a 36 is a 34, and that's going to be a penalty. Yep. So Shaw picks up the penalty. And this will be the Caps' second chance at a penalty kill, since they just got They've got too many damn guys. This is bullshit. On their penalty kill team, they got. Then they're on the regular line. They got too many fucking guys. They're playing with too many damn guys. That's what's happening. That. And yeah, they got freaking guys on their power play and their penalty that ain't even supposed to be dressed. Ah, fuck me. How did they got this all fucked up? Yeah. Yep. So we'll go with 3. Alrighty. And now the face off. Let's see here. You'll have Backstrom is a 3 going up against a 2 advantage Washington. And that is an 11 on advantage 1. Advantage right D. So Washington wins the face-off on the power play. That'll be a 30 on a power play. And that'll be a pass. And the AR is a shot on goal. And it is. It's a shot on goal. 25's not in his range, though. And a 51 is a 4. So it's going to be over to the left wing. Left wing. So there's a save. Canadiens trying to kill some more time on the power play. A 64 is a 4. And a 4 is a neutral zone. Face off. Advantage Washington. And a 6 on the advantage. And that'll be the left D. That'll be a Ovechkin with it. Ovechkin has the puck. Can he score a power play and give the Caps the lead? 41 is a 4. That's a shot on goal. And a 25 is not in his range. Damn. A 65 is going to be a 35. And that's going to be a rebound. Let's see who gets the rebound. 26. Rebound. I think 26 will be in 2. And that'll be the highest I rating. That'll be Ovechkin gets it right back. Ovechkin gets it back. So he had a shot. Ovechkin gets his own rebound. And a 41 again is a shot on goal. A 31 still not in his range. And a 54 is a 32. And that's going to be lefty's going to get it. And that's going to go back to Ovechkin again, man. So again, he's just pounding the puck. Keeps getting it back. Eventually got to put it in here. 52 is a 3. Shot on goal of 54 again, not in his range. And a 44, that's finally going to be a good save. And that's going to be to the right D. Finally gets it to... That's going to be, who's got it here? Right D. Got it. 30 seconds. 14 is a 30. 30 is going to be a pass, and that is going to end. And he will pass it to, that'll be 2 clicks off the clock. So... do it this way. Okay. Let's see here. It'll be... do it this way. Save. Montreal. Do it one more time to take another 30 seconds off. Let's do a face off. But we won't. I'll just call it a face off. That way. Takes off the time like the dumps here. One way to trick this game. So, 11. That'll be the left wing. We'll get it. Montreal makes the line change. And they'll go with 1 and 1. 1 and 1 will be back out there. Them. And for Washington, now you get the dump. 21 is going to be a center, get it? And Washington's going to go with which line and pair? They are going to go with 2 and 2. 2 and 2. It's going to be on the ice. Montreal will pretend to win a face-off. Phillips going to have the face-off. And a 45 is a 26. And that's going to be intercepted by the Caps. And a 24 is a 9. Let's see here, 3, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13. I don't think that's a change. 13 is no change, so that's going to stay a 9. It's going to be blocked. Who gets the block? 44 on the block is an 8 on the block. It's going to be deflected into the crowd for it. Face off in the defensive zone. And it is a advantage Canadiens by 1. A 5 and a 1 is right wing for the Caps. Caps win the face off. Oshie's got it. What can Tim do here? 55 is going to be a shot on goal. 42 is out of his range. And a 26 is a 24. And that is going to be, see if they can clear here. We'll have to roll another dice. And they'll clear it. So that's going to be another face off. Another face off. Again, advantage to Canadiens. And an 11. And advantage is right D. Petrie gets it. Canadiens with the puck. And a 42 is a 7. 3, and that's as high as it can go anyway. So that's going to be a block plus 2. And that's going to be blocked. See who gets the block. And it's going to be a 10. Block shot. That's going to be a shot on goal for Oshie. Shot on goal. Let's see here. It's not in his range. A 63 is a 38. 38 is deflecting into the seats for face off, and then we'll change lines here. Alrighty. And Washington would go with 3 and 2. Go with 3 and 3 this time. 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Okay, we'll go with 3. And 3. Okay, and Montreal, let's see what they'll go with here. Montreal will go with 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And 2 on the ice. face-off is a 3-2 advantage Washington. And a 2 on advantage is 2-7 is the visiting team. And that'll be the home team. So Washington wins the face-off. Wins the face-off. And now what we got? A 62 is an 8. 1, 3, 6, 10, 13. That's no change, right? 13 is no change, so that'll stay in. 8 is what I said. Yep, an 8. That'll be a shot on goal if the forecheck is an 11. 2, 5, 6, 7. Nope. So it's going to be a wide shot. A wide shot. So just give it to the lefty. Don't fool with it. So it's going to be a wide shot. And that's going to be a 31. And that's going to be a pass if they're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So they're going to steal it, and it's going to go to the lefty. Washington with the puck. And a 27 is going to be intercepted by the center. Center has it. That's going to be a shot on goal, 62 out of range. 14 is not a good save. That'll be a 30, and he'll keep it. Keep it. Keep it. And they'll do a dump and a dump. Change lines here. 23. Go to the center. And let's see. Montreal. Go with 3 and 3. Okay, now we'll dump it back to him. Now 43 is a lefty. Lefty. Lefty will get it. And who will Washington bring in? We'll bring in line 4. Didn't want to skip line 4 this time. I'll say skip line 4 this time and go with line 1. And go with line 1. Skipping line 4. Go with line 1. Canadiens with the puck with 6:30 to go in a nothing game, and a 28 is going to be intercepted by the right wing. Wilson's going to get it. Wilson's got the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal. And a 23's not in his range, just barely. A 22, man. And a 13 is a 6. Nice save. It's going to be smothered for a defensive zone face off. And it is a advantage Canadiens by 1. A 7 and a 1 is right wing. Brian's got it. Taken away by the center. So Montreal wins the face off. Backstrom's going to take the puck away. That's going to be a shot on goal, and a 16's in his range. Can Backstrom give the Caps an early lead? A 42 is a 5. Nice save by Price. Keeps this a nothing game. Goes to the right wing of Brian. Nice job by Price. Backstrom thought he had this game. Price denies him. Nice save by Price. Brian's got the puck now, and that's going to be a shot on goal, and that's going to be in his range, and all of a sudden now everything's falling in range, right? Sure. And a 23, and that's a nice save by PHILLIPP. Damn, back-to-back nice saves. Goalies are showing up today, and that's a 6, and that's going to be smothered for a face-off. And we'll change lines since we got a face-off. Caps go with line 2. And pair 2. And let's see what Montreal would do. And Montreal will go with, they're going to skip line 4 and they're going to go with 1 and 1. Pair 1. And the face-off will be advantage Canadiens. And a 7 on an advantage is the right wing. Shaw's got it. And a 46 is a 44. And that's going to be a possible bench minors. So let's get to that point first. Possible bench minors. First, Montreal wins the face-off. Now, possible bench minors. Let's see here. So the Caps, they are 14 and 8. So first we'll do Montreal's a 13. No bench minor. No bench minor for Washington. And then it was a 2 or 6. It's neutral zone. It's a set 5, so it'll be a neutral zone. So save. Face off in the neutral zone. And now we'll do the face off. And it's advantage 3. Left wing gets it for Montreal. And that's going to be a shot on goal. It's going to be in his range. So let's do this. Caps. This one. Need a good save here. Keep this a 0-0 game. And a 55 is going to do it. That's a nice save. Man, that's going to be right. D gets it. Damn, nice save. And the Caps got the puck. And that's a 43. That's a 29. And that is going to be intercepted by the left D, Weber. And now we'll do a dump. And that'll be a 7. No, it won't be a 25. So the center will get it. And let's see, Montreal will bring out line 2 and pair 2. Two. And now they'll dump it. And a 22. Same thing, it'll be the center. And let's see what Washington will do here. Washington will go with 3 and 3. 3 and 3. And the center's got it. Now 61's a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. Jay's got it. Final 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And that's going to be a 27 taken away by the center. So they're just trading it back and forth. And that's going to be a 36. 33. That's going to be a penalty. Coincidental penalty. See if penalty. Now let's see if it's coincidental minors. So first up for the Caps is a 16. 25 no. Next one is another 16. 26, no. Then we got a 14 and a 12. 14, yep. Coincidental minors. Conley. And then what is it, a 51 or 50? And it's a 66. So what's that mean, if I remember right? Got the penalties. Coincidental minors. You roll a 51 or a 56. What's that mean on that? 51 to 56. $51 or $56. Penalties. Okay, and then if you roll a 51 to 66, then an additional minor is called. Roll one die, 1 to 3 result, additional minor being called on the visiting team. A 4 to 6 results in additional minor being called on the home team. All players are eligible for additional minors, including a player receiving the original penalty. Repeat the penalty, determine the process list. Okay, so 1 to 3. It is the visiting team. 4 to 6. 1 to 3. 4 to 6 is the home. It's a 6 of the home team. And now we go through the whole part again, and it can... Is it definitely... So a 1 to 3. So here we go. I ain't going to be rolling forever here, though. Who gets it? This is great. I'll ask Ken here, if Ken's still here. So now with this additional minor, Ken, I ain't going to sit here all day rolling with a range of 14, 16, and 12. I'll be here all day. How do you do this? It says you go through the whole process again, but that sounds crazy to me. Include a play receiving. Repeat the penalty, determined process list above. See if Ken does it a different way, because like I say, I can see you being here all day. Or do you just rolling if they... Oh, there's a chart you sent me? Okay, buddy. Check this out here. Yeah, I'm getting ready to say I'd take forever. So there's a chart. Matchup, block, rebound, goalie action. Goalie assist, ODI, rebound. I don't see it, Ken, buddy. I see rebound shot result, tip in, offense and defensive zone, block, wide shot, matchup, ODI, assist chart, goal and assist chart. Yeah, I don't see that one, buddy. Yeah, I don't see that chart. Yeah. Let's see what Ken says here. Use the assist chart? Gotcha, bud. Alrighty. Assist chart. We can do that. Yep. Okay. We can use the assist chart. So, and it's a 55, and it's just one player. So 55 is the highest. So let's see here. That would be minor 16. It's either Bowie or So we'll go with Bowie. With another minor. And so Montreal will be on the power play here. The final minute and the first minute of period 2. And they will go with their power play of pair 1. Pair 1 and pair 3, it looks like. Line 3. So Shaw and Petrie and Weber. Okay. And a penalty kill for Washington. Will be Backstrom. Backstrom. And Carson. So that's what we'll go with. Go with Backstrom. All right, so the face-off will be a 3 and a 2 advantage Washington. And 11 on advantage is right D. So Washington wins the face-off. See if they can kill this minute right away. 16 is a 28. And a 28 is a intercepted by the right wing, and then no time comes off. That's not good. Okay, so no time came off the clock. And that's going to be a shot. And with a man advantage, he still didn't make it in his range because it's only a +2, right? Yep, just a +2. He is a 21. He needed a 25, didn't get it. So a 15 is a nice save. Good job. 3, that'll go over 2. Backstrom. So that was a save. Can the Caps finish this minute off with nobody scoring here? And you can get a shorthand. 56 is a 33. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing. And again, no time comes off. And a 42 is a 2. That's going to be a shot on goal. 54 is too high. And that'll do it. A 13, that'll be a save. And that'll end the period. They're not supposed to have the puck. And we end the first period, nothing. We'll start the second period on a power play. And Legends joins us. Check out Legends Sports Universe, and Clinton Parks joins us. So let's see here. We'll go with line 1 for the power play for Montreal. Washington. Kill this last minute. We'll keep the same line that's out there. Okay. So Montreal will go with their number 1 power play. With a minute left in the power play. We got a face off. That'll be a 3 and a 4. Canadiens advantage 1. And a 6 and advantage 1 is left D gets it. So that'll be Petrie gets it. On the power play still, a 61 is a 28. And that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. And that'll take 30 seconds off of that. Say right wing, yep. Okay. Can they kill the final 30 seconds of this? 32 is a 26. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing, and no time comes off. So they still got a shot here. Still got a shot. Pun intended. Here it could be. 42 is a 5. That's going to be a shot on goal. 45 is too high, though. They're going to kill this penalty. 23 is a 6. Nice save. It'll be smothered for a face-off, and we'll do a line change. Okay. So Marshall's going to come out here with line number 1, and so will be 1 against 1 here. down. They killed the penalty. And okay, and now the face-off is a even face-off. And a 5 on an even is home left wing. So Vetchins wins the face-off. Can he get something on this scoreboard here? That is the question. Nothing game. And that is definitely a shot on goal, but again, out of his range. And a 55 is a nice save. That's a 3. That'll be the center will get it. So a save. That'll be a shot on goal. A 41's out of his range. And that'll be not a good one. That's a 38. That's going to be saved, deflected into the seats for a face-off. And now the face-off. That'll be a 9, and it's even. 9 even is visiting left wing. And the Canadiens win the face-off. A 46 is a 43, and that's another possible bench minors. And a 14, what did I say they was? Oh, are they a 13 or a 14? Damn, I done forgot. Montreal is a... Done forgot that quick. What is Montreal? They're close, I know that. It's either a 13 or a 14. Montreal was a 13, so no bench minor for Montreal. And none for the Caps. So that was a 44, 2-6 neutral zone. And it is, it's a neutral zone. No rare play. And Philip Reynolds joins us here. So we got a neutral zone. Face off. Face off, and a 4 on an even, there's a 4 with a D, Washington wins the face off. be a 6. Let's see if it goes to a 7. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12, 12, and 15. Nope, stays the same, so that'll be a 6. That'll be possible block plus 1. And that's going to be blocked. Yeah, let's see. Who gets it? Who gets the block? And that is a 66, which would be a 12. And that'll be Shaw with it. And that'll be a shot on goal. And a 32 is not in his range. And a 14 is a 30. And that's going to be over 2. And they'll do a dump in after this. Change now. And that'll be the center. Maybe that'll be left wing. Let's see who Montreal's going to go with the line change. They'll go with line 2 and 2. Washington will go with line 2 and pair 2 also. And let's see who gets the puck for Canada here. Now 45 will be a lefty gets it. And that'll be a 13. It's a 22. He's going to take it away. Left wing gets it from him. Wait a second here. Okay. 13 is still 22, right? 22. 13 and a 22 this time. Read it wrong. Should be the center getting it. Center's going to get it. Okay, Caps with the puck. 25 is a 9. 1, 3, 6, 10, 13. No change, right? On 13, no change. So that's going to stay a 9. That's going to be blocked. Going to be blocked. And who gets the block shot? That'll be a 10 on the block. And lefty gets it. And the 34 is the 31, and that's going to be intercepted by the lefty. Back and forth they go. Nobody can get a scoring opportunity here. What the hell? And that's going to be a 14. And stays the same. 55, nope. So this is going to be a pass. And that's going to go to... We're going to give it to Oshie. Oshie's got the puck. And a 26 is a 9. Going to be another block. Can't get past this defense, man. And who gets the block? And that's a 9. And a 9 on the block is center gets it. That'll be a 46. That's a 41. Again, possible bench minors. Not for Canadiens and not for the Caps. 2 to 10. And so it'll just be a neutral zone face-off. And we'll change lines here. Washington will go with 3 and 3. And Montreal, they will go with 3 and 3 also. Face-off is advantage Canadiens by 1. An 8 and a 1 is this left wing. So Brett gets it for the Caps. And a 63 is a 25. So Washington gets the puck on the face-off. And they give it right up because nobody can get a damn good shot here. 25 is going to be the right D, gets it. And now Canadiens have got it. 42 is a 21, and Brett's going to take it right back. Playing a little give and take. Brett get the Caps on the board here, folks. And that is going to be a shot on goal, and that's going to be in his range. And a 43 is a goal. Finally, a goal. Brett scores. Now, let's see how many assists. 55, I think, is only 1 assist. There were 1.7. 1.7, I'm pretty sure, is only 1 assist on a 55. Yep, just missed. Just missed a 1 assist. And we need the assist chart. And 1 assist on the play. And that's going to be a 25. And that's going to be the highest assist. 24, 23, 24, and 24. And we'll give it to Madison. What the hell? So assist by Bowie. Shot. And we're on the board, folks. The cork has been popped. Okay, change the line up now after the score. We'll go with 4 4-1 for both teams. 4-1. Montreal also go with 4-1. Okay, face-off is, let's see, it is a 2-1 advantage Canada. Canadiens 6, and that is advantage left D. Weber's got the puck. Trying to tie this up. A 36 ain't going to get it done. That's going to be a penalty. Yep, coincidental minors. So let's do the face-off first. Weber with a minor. And let's see. Penalty. It's going to be Weber with a minor. Let's see if anybody on the Caps gets one. Okay, let's see. We got a 13, a 12, a 13, a 0, so 13. So we'll start with the defense. 24, no. Next is Smith. No. Next is Alex. No. Then we go to the 12. Is the only one left, right? Yep. John. No. So it's just going to be the Caps on a power play. Caps on a power play. Already up 1-0. Power play line, and their number 3 pair. So that. And Washington will go with, I think this is second unit's turn this time, if I remember right. So we'll go with 2 and 2. 2 and 2. He's not out there. So we'll go with those 2. And that's what we'll go with here. Okay. And the face-off will be, get rid of Weber here. And the face-off. Wait a second, we gotta take this down to, there we go, put it there. Okay, and the face-off will be a 3 against a 4 advantage Canada. Canadiens with a 3 and a left wing gets it. So the Canadiens get to win the face-off. They'll win the face-off. Okay, and now can they kill this? 54. 54 is a 32. This ain't going to be good. 32. 54 and a 32. Yep. And that's going to be intimidation of 12. Otherwise, it's going to be a pass. Let's see here. We got a 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 9, 9. Ain't going to make it. So it is going to be a pass. He's going to pass it to, who's he going to pass it to? He'll pass it to Brian. And a 15, that'll be 4. And a 4 is going to be a neutral zone. So there's 30 seconds going, and now we got another face-off. Like I say, that's an advantage. Montreal. And a 6 on the advantage. There's advantage left B. D. 16 is a 28. That's not going to be good. It's going to be intercepted with no time coming off. Right wing's going to get it. And that is Conley. Brett gets it. And Brett get his second goal here, folks. Brett get his second goal. 25. That's going to be a 23. That's in range. Can he get it? A 13. Nice save by Price. Turns him away. He's going to smother the puck. Nice job. Keeps this a 1-0 game. Had their chance there. Had their chance. Now the face off. That's going to be a 7. And a right wing. That'll be Bryant. That's going to be a shot on goal short-handed. How about that? 52's not in his range, though. Be a save. 45 is a 6. And that's going to be smothered for defensive face-off in the Washington end. Take us down to the last 30 seconds. Big face-off here. And a 5. And right wing's going to get it. So Brett gets it. Brett is going to get the puck. And he put him up by 2. 27 probably. Yep, 27 is going to be intercepted by the center, and they're going to kill the penalty. They don't have a center now. Just realized that. So keep it there. 62 is an 8, and that is going to be a forecheck of 10. That'll be a shot on goal. So we got 2, 5. It's 6-7. Nope. What's a WS? WS. Special chart. WS. What is a WS? Wide shot. So we got this shot. And they killed the penalty. And now they're going to dump. Change up lines. 51. Be the right D. And see what Montreal's going to do here. Right D. And they're going to go with line 2 and pair 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. God darn it. Everything wants to fall off the table now. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 come out. And Washington will go with. And we'll have to dump it. 35. That'll be the right wing will get it. And Washington will go with not going to be line 3. I think they'll go with 2 and 2. They'll go the same. They'll go 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And here we go. Montreal with the puck. 63 is a 5. That'll be a 3, 6, 11, 14. I don't make that 6 a 7. So 5 a 6 rather. 5 will be a 6, a possible block plus 1. 4, so that's 3, 4, so it is blocked. It is blocked. So he gets the block. And the block is a 5. 5 on the block. Left wing. Left wing gets it. 62 is an 8. And let's see. 1, 3, 6, 10, 13. No change. And that's an 8. And that's for checking 11. Otherwise, it's wide. 3, 5, 10. 10. What do we needed? We needed 11, didn't we? Yep. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. And that'll be a 26. That'll be intercepted again by the left wing. 24 is a 9. That's going to be blocked. After the block, we'll do a dump. So it's blocked. Montreal will dump it. Make a line change. 13 will be dumped. And the left wing will get it. And let's see what Montreal's going to do here. They are going to go with 3 and 3. And they'll dump it. And that'll be a 46, and that'll go to the lefty. And Washington will also go with 3 and 3. Lefty's got it for Montreal. Noah with the puck, and that's going to be a 2, 5, 9, 10, 14. That'll stay the same, right? Yep, 14 stays the same. So that will be a 4, and that'll be a shot on goal. 44 is too high. A 36 is a 33, not good. That's going to be right D's going to get it. Now you got David with it. That's a 26, a 24. It's going to be stolen by the left D. Caps back with the puck. Up by 1. A 42 is a 21. Taken away by Thomas. Okay. 31's going to be a shot on goal. 61's out of range. And a 41 is a nice save. He's going to smother it up. And we'll have a face-off and we'll change lines. Okay. We'll go with 4 and 1 for both teams. On the ice. That'll be a +1 advantage for Montreal. A 9 and a +1. Advantage center. /26 is going to be given away. That'll be a 24. I got to start remembering these. I don't have to look all the time. 24. What is that? Is that the lefty? John's got the puck, and that's going to be a 46 is on 11. So change. Let's see here. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. I think that's going to even go up one. Yep. So that's going to be a 10 instead. AGR. Anybody have a 46? 41. Damn, nope. So it's just going to be a pass to whoever. So Stevenson will get the pass. 12 is a 25. Right D gets it. A 12, that's going to be a right D. Is going to get that. And a 22. That's going to be a shot on goal. 34 is too high, though. And a 13 is a nice save. He'll smother it for a face-off. And since we've got a face-off, we'll do a line change. Back to 1 and 2. 1 and 2 for both teams. And the face-off should be even. And a 12 on an even is visiting right D. Montreal wins the face-off. 32 is a 26, and that's going to be left wing. Ovechkin with the puck. That's going to be a shot on goal out of his range. And a 35 is a 5. And that's going to be right wing. Nice save. Shaw's got it. That's going to be a 64. 6, let's see here, 3, 7, 11, that's going to be a 7, I think, yep, it's going to move that up to a 7, a block of a 2, 2, 4, 6, and it's blocked. And Hugh gets the block shot. A 6. A 6 on the block is going to be a face-off in the defensive zone. Let's see who wins the face-off. Again, it's a even. What the hell was that for? So that's going to be a 7 on an even. Home center. Backstrom gets it. 51 is going to be a shot. And a 13's in his range. Can Nicholas score here? A 23. Goal! Backstrom gives the Caps a 2-0 lead. 61's only going to be 1 assist. And a 16 is third highest assist. So you got a 33, 25, so 25, 33, 2 25s. So we'll give it to Mr. Wilson. And the Caps are up 2-0, folks. Nicholas with his first goal of the year. Change lines here. Martian will go with 2 and 3. Get rid of this off the screen. 2 and 3 out there. Yep. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is out there, and we'll do the same for Montreal. 2 and 3. Okay, Montreal's got a little work, down by 2. The face-off will be even. And a 5 on an even is home left wing. And can they get back-to-back goals? 35 is not in his range. Nope. And a 45 is a nice save. And that'll be out to the right D. That'll be a 54-32. And that'll be a pass with them, unless they can intimidate to 14. 2, 4, 7, 10. Nope. So that's going to be a pass to whoever and a shot on goal. And that's going to be over to Brendan Gallagher. Needs a 22. Gets it. Nope, doesn't get it. A 32. I read the white die first. Still wouldn't have mattered. It would have been a 23. So a 32. 15, a nice save. And that'll be over to Washington. And we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's going to be a shot on goal of 26, just out of his range. He needed a 24. And a 16 is a 28. And that's going to be a possible clear. They are only a 3. It's not cleared. So the 4th highest 4th highest frequency. So there's 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be Christian. Needs a 13. Doesn't get it. And a 63 is a 38. Deflected into the seats. Okay. We want to do a line. Might as well do a line change here. Go with 3 and 1. 3 and 1 for the final minute 30 for both teams. 3 and 1. Got 23 shots on goal to 21. 3 and 1. Face off, and it'll be advantage Montreal by 1. A 6, and left D gets it. Weber has the puck, and a 44. That could be a block, maybe 2, 5, 9, 9, and that'll be a 16. That'll be nothing. So it's going to stay a 6. A possible block. +1. +1. And that will be blocked. So he gets it. 8. So Montreal wins the face-off. And on an 8, who gets it? Oh, it's going to be a defense. It's going to be a neutral zone. Should have looked before I did all that. Should be a face-off. And that'll be a 10. And that'll be Washington with it. That'll be a 26. That'll be intercepted by the left wing. Down to the final 30 seconds, 45. And that's going to be a 26. It's going to be intercepted by the left wing, and that'll do it. And we go into period number 3. It's 2-0 Washington. 2-0 Washington. We didn't get the buzzer. Line 1 and pair 1 for both teams. Let's take a look at some of the stats here real quick. So the goals both scored in the second period. 7 minutes into it in 17. We've had Montreal with 1, 2, 3, 4 penalties. Washington with 2. Shots on goal. Let's do it this way so you can see it. See it a little better. So let's see here. Shots on goal. Scroll over. God damn it. (23-22). Face-offs 15. Montreal's leading in a lot of categories except for where it counts. And that is on the scoreboard. Washington 10 chances. Montreal only 2. Price 2 for 20. Gruber 23. Perfect. Let's see here. 14, 13, 10. Not bad. Let's see for the Caps here. Again, it seems like same as the first game. Line 2's getting more playing time than line 1 for me. But it's pretty close. Pretty close. Alrighty, let's get back to the game. Back to the game. Face-off should be even. And that'll be a 9. That'll be the visiting left wing. Montreal wins the face-off. Down by 2. Down by 2. And that'll be a 21. That'll be a probably a 6. 3, 7. Yep, that'll be a 6. Possible block. Plus 1 is 3, 4. Nope, it's not blocked. Shot on goal then. Shot on goal. 25 isn't in his range. A 54 is not a good save though. 32. Left D gets it. Weber has it. Save. Lefty now has it. 51 is going to be still a shot on goal. 63 too high. And a 65 not going to be another good save. A 35. That's going to be a rebound. Who gets the rebound? And the rebound goes to 56. Make it a 5 rather. The second highest offense rating. Second highest. 3, 3, 4, 3, and 3. So the second highest. So it's going to go to Phillipp. He gets the puck on the rebound. Phillips got it on the rebound. 31. Shot on goal. 52 is too high. Damn it, I dropped the dice. Oh. 50. A 12. Again, not a good save. A 25. They're just peppering him. They're going to end up scoring here. Can they clear? That is the question. Clear. 7. And they are a 8, so they do clear it. Clear it for defensive zone finally. Damn, that was a busy 30 seconds. But they come away with nothing. Come away with nothing. They got a face off. 7 face-off. 8 visiting center. And a 63. 25. Who's going to take out the right D? Yep, right D takes it. Caps finally get the puck here in the second period, and they're going to give it right back to the center. They're just flopping back and forth here. And that's going to be a shot on goal. 63 is too high. And a 56, again, not a good save. 34, that's going to go to the opponent right D. Okay, now Petrie's got it. That's a 21. That's going to be a intercepted by the left D. Carson's going to get it. And now the Caps with a shot on goal. 64 is too high. And a 63 is not a good save by him. That's going to be deflected into the seats for a face-off. That should have been 30 seconds too. That's the last one. Okay. Face off. 10. And Wilson's got it. That's going to be a shot on goal. 54 out of range. And a 43. It's a 29. The left wing's going to get it, so we'll do a dump in after this. So Washington wins the puck. And now we'll do a dump. And we'll do a line change. No, we won't. No time came off the clock. So Fetchin's got it because no time comes off. And that's going to be a shot, and it's going to be on net in his range. Can he score? A 13. No. Price with a nice save and smothers it. Now we'll do line change. That was a busy 2 minutes. That was a busy 2 minutes. And now we'll go with line 2 and pair 2. And the face-off is even. And that's an 8. Visiting center. Visiting center with it. Montreal's got to make something start happening. They're down by 2. 35. It's a 4. 3, 5, 10, 13, 17. That'll move them down 1. So instead of that being a 4, that's a 5. And that's going to be a GA. If anybody's higher than a 35 from assist, 23, 23, 31, 34, 33. Nope. So that's going to be, instead of being a shot on goal, that's going to be saved. And we'll have a face-off. Nice job by the Caps. So now another face-off. And that's going to be a 6. And that's going to So let's see here. Where are we at? 1. And that's going to be a 54. Like I say, that's a 6. 3, 6, 10. So that 6 turns into a 7. That'll be a block. 2, 4, 5. And it's blocked. And he picks up the block. And a 7. That'll be, I keep forgetting to check it. It's going to be another face-off. Face-off. That's going to be a 6. And the right wing's going to keep it. So now I got to do this. Just do a... That's going to be a 35. That's a penalty. They could not afford that. A penalty. Caps will go on the power play. Already up by 2. Not a major. Not a stinking major. Okay. So the Caps will go on the penalty here on the power play. They got to bring out their number 1. And the Caps. Caps will go with their number 1 too. Okay. Here we go. Face-off is Vantage. Montreal, a 6. And left D on the advantage. Left D is Weber and them. Face off of 65. Okay, 65 is not going to be good. 29. 29 is going to be intercepted. Let's see here. 29 is going to be intercepted by the left D and no time comes off. Ovechkin gets the puck. No time comes off. Can Ovechkin get a power play and put an amen to this? .21 is a 4. That'll be a shot on goal. And a 56 not in range. And a 13. And he covers it up. There's 30 seconds down, and we got a face-off. And a 9. Advantage center. Center of 31 is a 4, and a 4 is it's going to be a neutral zone face off. Okay. Now another face off and a 12. And that's going to be the right D's going to get it. So Corliss is going to get it. 15. 15 is a pass. 41, is anybody that high? So it's just going to be a pass to Ovechkin. Their time's coming off. A 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a penalty on Ovechkin. Ovechkin's going to get a penalty. And now we'll do a line change. So we'll be at 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Then they'll have a minute 30 power play. Okay, let's do a line change here. Washington will go with And Montreal, they will go with Shaw and Ben. Alrighty. And the face-off will be who we got in there for? A 3 and a 4. So advantage Montreal, a 7. Advantage right wing. It'll be Shaw. Okay, Shaw with the puck. A 16. Just used a regular chart for a few minutes here. 4 on 4. And that'll be a 28. And that'll be right wing takes it. So right wing takes it. A 64 is a 5. And a 5 is going to be a neutral zone face off. And now Montreal is going to make a line change. Now they're on a power play for a minute. Montreal will be on a power play here. Let's see. We'll go with this. Go with this line. And they'll go with Weber and Petrie. Alrighty, and we're ready to go with the face-off. And the face-off will be advantage Montreal, a 5. Disadvantage right wing. So Eller gets it for Washington, trying to kill this penalty. Trying to kill it. That's going to be a 36. It'll be a 33. 33. He's intercepted by the left wing and no time comes off. The left wing got it with a minute to go. Power play, a 63 is a 6. And that will be possible block +1. So that'll be a 1, 3, 4. And it is blocked. Nice job by the Caps. So that's going to be blocked. And wait, before I do this, look at the block, a 7. Been freaking jumping the gun too much on that. And that's going to be a face-off. So, face-off. And now there's 30 seconds left in the power play. We got a face-off, and it is a +1. Advantage Montreal, a 7. And that'll be your right wing. That'll be Gallagher. And that's going to be a shot on goal. Is it in his range? No, it's not. And the save, 12. 25, and that, can they clear? Can they clear? We'll use this one to clear. That'll be an 8. And they barely clear it. So that'll be a save. That'll end the penalty. Back to even strength. We got a face-off, and we'll do a line change here. Okay, Washington will go with line 2 and pair 2. Line 2 and pair 2. And Montreal will go with line 1 and pair 2 also. They're going with line 1 and pair 2. So line 1. Okay, line 1. And there we go. And that will be a face-off of advantage Montreal. A 7. Right wing gets it, Shaw. Shaw gets it. And that's going to be a shot out of his range. 21 is a 6. He smothers it up. Okay, a face off. Advantage Montreal. An 8. This left wing gets it. Washington wins the face off. Washington wins the face off for 46 is a 42. 42 is possible bench majors. Minors rather. 14 it is. It is. So we got a penalty on the Caps. And Let's see about. Nope, not 4. So now penalty. Here's a penalty. So 25. Who's going to serve the penalty? We'll do this. 25. Let's use this. 25. Highest. 2, 2, 3, 4. Who's going to serve the minor? Okay. So Montreal will go on a power play. Didn't take enough time off. Down to 13 minutes. Okay. Now. This group. And Washington will go with Washington will go with this group. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Face-off is Shaw is a 2 and a 3 Vantage Washington. And a 9 and a Vantage is the center. They don't have a center, so Montreal is going to get the face-off. Montreal with the face-off. 23 is a 7. That might be a shot on goal. Block 2. 2, 3, 4. Nope, it's not blocked. It is a shot on goal. He needs a 23. Doesn't get it. And a 32 is a 26. Not going to be good. Unless they can clear it. Clear of a 6. 5, 8, they clear it. So here's 30 seconds down. Another face off. And a 5. This right wing. And that'll be Montreal wins the face-off. 31's going to be a shot on goal. This one's trying to cut this down to a one goal. And a 15 is in his range. Can he make the save? A 12, nope. That is a power play goal. And it's 2-1. Now let's see how many assists there is. 46. What are they? I'm sure they're high enough for 2 assists. 2 assists, I would is a 46. Nope, that's only one assist. One assist. Okay, it's only one assist. One assist, and who's going to get the assist? 56. 56 is second highest. Second highest. 32, 25, 32, 33, and a 32. So second highest is a 32. And now we got a 1-goal lead, folks. Just like that. 1-goal lead with 12 minutes to go. Power play. Bench minor hurts. Okay. We're going to go with line 1. And pair 1. Pair 1. Okay. Line 1 and pair 1. We're going to go with line 2 and pair 2. Face-off is even. And that'll be a 3 on an even. Home left D. And a 62 is an 8. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12, 15, 15, 0. So it's going to stay an 8. An 8 for checking is a 2, 5, 6. So nope, its shot's going to be wide. And a 62 is a 28. Right wing's going to get it. That's going to be a shot on goal. 14's in his range. Can they get this goal right back? 61, and he scores! Wilson, goal. And now let's see how many assists. 54 is only going to be, I think it's going to be 2. I think it's barely going to make it. I think it's barely going to make it. Assist, yep. 2 assists. And a 25. 1 assist is a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 an assist. That's going to be John and Nicholas. With the assist. And it's now a 3-1 game. Line change. Go with 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And Montreal will go with 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1's out there for them. Face off will be a even. And that'll be a 6 on an even. Visiting right wing, Shaw's got it. Back by 2 again. And the 31, that's a 4. Let's see here, 3. Wait a second, we got the wrong line out there for them, right? Yeah, it's line 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And it is a, so that'll be 3, 6, 11, 14, 17. So that becomes a 5. And that is GA, a 31. Anybody a 30? Yep. So that will be a shot on goal. 23 is too high. And a 33 is a nice save. Good job. Lefty gets it. Okay. And that's going to be a 14. And they are a 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 13, nothing changes. So that'll be a 14. It'll be a pass. 51 is not going, it's just going to be a pass. And it's going to be passed to the center. We'll give it to the center. And 35. That'll be a shot on goal. 56 is too high. 64 is a save, and he'll cover it up. That will face off. And a 9. Visiting left. It's a advantage. Yep, it's an advantage. We'll do the center. Center. And 23. That'll be a 22. He's going to give it away. Who's he giving it to? Back to the other center. Montreal gives it right back. Back now. Caps have the puck back. There's 9 minutes to go. And that's going to be 19. It's going to be a pass at 45. No, that's just going to be a pass. And he's going to pass it over to Oshie. Right wing, and that's going to be a 29. That's going to be taken away by the left D. Weber has it now. And Weber with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal, and that's in range. Can he make the save? 61, nope. And it's back to a 1-goal game. So that's a goal. Weber with the goal, and now the assist. And it'll be 1 assist and a 16. And that'll be the 3rd highest assist. 1, 2. So it's 1, and they're tied. And that takes us to the 8-minute mark, and it's now a 3-2 game. Washington will go with their 3-3. And Montreal will go with 2-2. Back to a 1-goal game. Face-off is advantage Washington on a 4. This left D. Montreal wins the face-off. So Montreal wins the face-off. 36, not what they wanted. A 33, that's going to be a penalty. Not what they wanted. 36, yep, that is a penalty. Could be coincidental minors. So let's see here. Oh, it has to be a 2-8. So re-roll, I didn't realize that. Nope, it's not. So we'll take that. That's just going to be a neutral zone. So take that away. That'll be that. Just be a face-off. Didn't notice that 2-8. Okay. So we'll have a face-off. And again, it is advantage for 3. And that's advantage left wing. Brett has it. 42. There's a possible shot that could be blocked. It's a block of 2, 4, 6. So it's blocked. Definitely blocked. Let's see who gets the block. 16. That's a 7, not a 16. And that's defense. Zone. Face off. See who wins the face off. 6. Advantage left D. 19. And that's going to be intercepted by the left D. Just giving it back and forth to each other now. Alrighty, now he's got it. Canadiens with an 8. And that is a forecheck of a 11. 2, 6, 9. Nope. So he misses the shot. And a 56 is a 26. And that's going to be left wing's going to get it. Dump, change lines, and that'll be the center, gets it, Marshall will change lines here, we'll go with 1 and 1, 1 and 1, skip 4. Out for them, and now Montreal dumps it, a 36, and that'll be a right wing. Wilson gets it, and Montreal will go with – 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Okay. And Wilson's got the puck with 5:30 to go. 23, 22, he loses it to the center. And a 12, and he's going to lose it back over to Washington. And that's going to be a pass. To whoever, it's going to go to Ovechkin. That's going to be a shot on goal that's in his range. Can he make the save? 23, no, goal! Ovechkin with the goal. And that'll definitely be an assist by him. He passed it over to him. And Ovechkin with the goal, and see if there's another assist or not. Yes, there is. We'll just use that 32. Just use that because there's any can be. And we'll re-roll. See if there's 2 and a 25 to the second highest. Don't count him. 41. And that's Nicholas with another assist. And it's back to a 4-2 goal lead with 4 minutes to go. Don't have scoring in the first period. Now look at all this in the third. How many goals is that in the third? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 goals in this period. 4 goals in this period. Okay. Washington will go with lines 2 and pair 2. 2 and 2. And Montreal will go with, they got to go back to 1. Try to get some scoring here. Go back to 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. And they're 2 and 2. Okay. And now the face-off is advantage Montreal by 1 and 8. And that's Dest left wing. So the Caps win the face-off. Caps win the face-off. That's going to be a 26. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing. And now Montreal. That's going to be a 34. 7 possible block. 2, 4, 5. It's blocked. Who gets the block? And block is a 7. That's going to be neutral zone. Neutral zone. Let's see who wins the face-off. That's a 7. And advantage right wing. Right wing. What did I just do? Okay. Advantage right wing. That's going to be a 3, 6, 8, 11, 6, 11, 14. And that'll be a, instead of a, that'll be a 5 and 35, 33, 33. Nope, so that's going to be shot and saved. And it'll be a face-off. And we'll change lines here. Minutes to go, 2:30 to go. Line 3 and 3. Line 3 and 3. And what will Montreal counter with? They'll go with 2 and 2. 2. Face-off is advantage Washington. 7. Right wing, Jay has it. That'll be a 46, a 41. That could be a bench minor. No for the Caps. And yes, that is a bench minor. 4. That is a bench minor for Montreal. Not what they wanted. So the last 2 minutes will be a power play for the Caps. And the Caps are going to, of course, they got to bring out their best. Montreal goes 1-1. But Washington isn't. They're already up by 2. Somebody else some ice time. We'll go with 3. 3 and 3. And here they got 1. And 1. Okay. Face off will be 1 and a 4. Advantage 3 for the Canadiens. And an 8 and a 3. Right wing gets it. So Montreal wins the face-off. A 62 is an 8. And that's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. Face off 4, and this lefty, how about that? Washington wins the face off. And a 64 is a 23. That's not going to be good. That's going to be intercepted with no time coming off. Right wing. Oh no, they're on the power play. What am I doing? That will be a 20. Still a 20. 64 is a 23. And that will be intercepted by the lefty, but the time does come off. Because they're on the power play. Right wing gets it. Okay. That'll be a 23. It's a 22, and now this might not be. 22 is intercepted by the center, and no time comes off. Chandler with it. 16 is a 28. 28 is intercepted on the right wing again. And now we're down to the final 30 seconds. Can they get a short-handed goal here? A 43 is a 29. And nope. That is going to be intercepted by the lefty. And now, score here. Nope. 35. 35, that's going to be a penalty. And that's going to end the game. Oh, that should have ended the game, man. I just screwed that up. And that's your game. And that is your game, folks. How about that? Alrighty, let's look at the stats here. Let's look at that 4 blocked. It was 1 for 2 on the power play. Montreal was. Continue. Game over. Look at all that scoring in the third. 8 minutes, 9, 30, 12, and 16. Look at the penalties in that third period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties. We had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before that. Let's look at their minutes and all. See how I did with it. $20.19, not bad. How about? Still getting that line 2 more playing time than line 1. I gotta correct that. Still not bad. Old Nicholas with a goal and 2 assists. Nice game by him. I'm sure he is the star of the game, I would think. Let's look. Does it have it on here? Maybe we passed it. Go back up. Start the game. Does it tell you? Yep. Backstrom was the star of the game. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's finish this out. Okay, you got the Rangers at Toronto. 4-3 Rangers win. Detroit at Ottawa. And Ottawa wins 6-2. Tampa Bay at Florida, staying in the Sunshine State, and they beat Florida 3-1. Colorado traveling to New Jersey. 4-2 winners, Colorado. And in the state of New York, Buffalo and the Islanders, and that's a 2-1 victory for New York. Nashville heads to Pittsburgh and gets the win 4-2. And there's our game 4-2 Montreal and Washington. Nothing can be finer than to live in Carolina with a 5-2 win over Minnesota. The Blues and the Stars. And it's a 6-4 win for Dallas. Columbus and Chicago. And 1-0 shuts them out. The Vegas and Arizona. And the expansion team gets their first win. They're 1-1, 4-2. First win of the expansion team. Winnipeg and Calgary, the Flames. And Winnipeg loses 2-1 to Calgary. Edmonton and Vancouver. You can't even see theirs. And it's a 5-4 win for Vancouver. Philadelphia at Anaheim. And a 4-3. Philadelphia 0-3. Last but not least, the Kings and the Sharks. 4-3. Let's take a look at the standings here. And Washington, I'll get rid of this. Got Columbus and Washington with 4 points. Carolina and both New York teams at 2. Jersey, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh yet to get a point. Boston with 2 points along with Detroit, Florida, Montreal, Ottawa, and Tampa Bay, and Buffalo and Toronto with no points. Then you got Colorado with 4 points along with Dallas, Nashville with 3, Chicago, St. Louis, Winnipeg with 2, and Minnesota with none. Jose Sharks with 4 points, Anaheim 2, Calgary 2, Edmonton 2. Everybody else is 2. Kings, Coyotes, Canucks, and the Golden Knights with 2. Look at that. Nicholas is up to 4 points, tied for 10th. Well, actually, he's tied for 5th. Offense, they're averaging 4. And look at Boston averaging 7. 7 goals a game. Defensively, Columbus with a half a goal a game. Power rankings, Washington is tied for 2nd. Tied for 2nd. I want to thank Clinton Parks, Ken Castro, Legend Sports Universe. Triple G, I believe, was in here too. Got to go back a ways. Yep. For stopping by, check out their great channels. If you're new to mine and haven't done so, hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. None of that costs you anything. Till next time, you all have a great day.